Alright, so it's been just about a week since I put the trail camera up. Back at the woods, there's my minerals. Let's go check the trail camera real quick. Alright, scrolling through here. Just looks like we got a bunch of does. I did see some really nice bucks. I can't tell yet. I'm gonna have to import these to my pictures. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to find the biggest bucks real quick, and then I'll show you them. Alright, there's a really nice buck right there. I think I got this buck a couple times. There's that buck again. There's that same buck again in the day. There he is again. Same buck. Same buck. All these are the same deer. There's a doe, I think. Got some does there. More does. 4 does right there. There's that big buck again. Really, there's that other buck again. Really nice buck. Looks like a big 8-point. Definitely a shooter. There he is again. Little tiny buck in the background. There's that tiny buck right there. Oh, see that coon? There's a coon climbing the tree right there. See that? Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a deer right by that coon. The coon's looking at the deer too. It's pretty cool. Never seen that before. Bunch more does. Most of the pictures I got were does. Not surprising. And there's me today. Since there's not much going on today, I'm gonna go feed the fish. Got some food right here. I've been feeding the fish about every day for a couple weeks. And the first day I fed them, they weren't doing much with it. They were eating a little bit of it, but now when I throw it out, they're going crazy for it. So I'm gonna go throw this out real quick. They're already starting to eat some of it. I haven't had any catfish come up here yet and try to eat them. Just the bluegills. Trying to get them nice and fat. Usually when I feed them in the evening, they start eating a lot more than this. But they're still eating a good amount of it. I was hoping the bass would start eating the food, but I guess they don't like it very much. I do feed the fish right here more, because I try over there, but they don't really seem to like it over there. So I just feed them in this one spot, and they seem to like it a whole lot. But since the bass aren't coming up here, and I don't think they got a whole bunch of food in here because all the bass I catch in here are really skinny, I'm going to go set some minnow traps, and hopefully we can catch a whole bunch of minnows for them to eat. Alright, first stop, that deep minnow hole right there. Right over there is my pond, and it flows right into this creek. There's a real nice hole there. It's really murky because there's muskrats living in here. You can see right there's a hole. Right there's a big muskrat hole that goes up in the bank. There's another one right there that goes in the bank. But we'll start trapping those later this fall. Right now we're going to be trapping the minnows. So I got my bread, and we're going to be setting one trap in there. And put some bread in the trap. Close it up, and let's go set it real quick. I know there's a bunch of minnows in here, but not sure if we're going to get any because all the murky water from the muskrats swimming on the bottom. Just going to throw it right in the middle there. It's pretty shallow there actually. Usually I thought it was a lot deeper, but go and stake it to the bank and set some more traps. Alright, I'm at a new creek. This is actually the same creek I was just at. It's just a lot further down. I'm actually going to be setting a minnow trap over there, about a couple 100 yards over there. Right now, I'm going to be setting a trap right over there. Maybe. I'm not sure if there's a deep hole over here. I've never actually trapped minnows here. I can see a whole bunch right there though. I'm sure we'll be able to set a trap here. I just remembered there's right there by the ranger, there's actually a really good hole over there with a whole bunch of minnows in it, but right now I'm by this culvert, and whoa, there's a bluegill right there. Huh, I've never seen an actual fish back this far in the creek. Pretty cool. But there's a big hole right there. I actually caught a mink there last year. But there's a really deep hole right here. I can see some. That's really deep, actually. Man, last couple months ago it was like this deep all the way across, but now it's about 3 to 4 foot deep. Not seeing a lot of minnows. Well, it's just too deep to see down in there. We might set a trap there, I'm not sure. I don't know if we will because I'm not seeing a lot of minnows in there. I do see some right there. Those look like, those are pretty big. But let's go check out the hole down there by the Ranger, see what it looks like. Alright, here's the hole that was by the Ranger. It's a pretty good spot. I see about 100 minnows down there. They're pretty small though. They're almost small enough. Oh man, they're almost small enough that they could fit through the wire. I don't know. I might set 2 traps here. I think I'll set a trap in this hole and the hole that was right over there. This one right here. I only have 2 minnow traps left, so I kind of only want to set 1 trap here because I want to save 1 trap for the spot way down there I was talking about earlier. So I think I'm just going to set 1 trap here. I'm just going to set both these traps here because this one's for crawdads and the minnows swim right out of it really easy. So I'm just going to set this trap over there by the culvert where there's some big minnows. And this normal minnow trap I'm just going to set right over there where those small minnows were. Alright, this is the hole with all the small minnows in them. You can see them swimming around down there. Got my trap, I'm going to put it right down in the center of the hole where it's the deepest spot. I'm sticking up a little bit. There we go. Now it's laying flat. And we'll stick it right to the bank and go set the other one. Alright, I'm going to set this trap in this hole. There's a bunch of normal sized minnows in there, I guess. But I am expecting to get probably 0 minnows in this trap. Because every time I set this trap, they swim right out the big holes in there. But we're going to set it anyways. Get it down in the creek. Stick it right in the bank. Alright, I'm going to come back in a couple hours. That should be plenty of time for the minnows to be caught, and I'll see you then. Alright, we're at our first minnow trap of the day. Go and pull them up, see if we got any. This is the hole with all the muskrats in it. Really? Nothing. Not a single minnow. Must have been because all the water was murky. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, next spot. It's only been about 4 hours since I've set the trap, so the bread's not gone, but I do see a bunch of minnows in it. Oh yeah.
Holy cow.
Got a bunch of them. Probably got 30 minnows in that trap. And I got the last one down here. Go check it real quick. Here's the crawdad trap. All the bread, most of the bread's gone, and there's 2 minnows in it. So that's kind of what I expected out of this trap. There we go. The bass are gonna love that. All right, let's start feeding the bass. Oh, let's see one. There's some bass right there. Oh, got him.
Oh, Blake.
What? Catfish?
Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's not looking too good.
Yep, he'll be fine. He's just getting used to the water. Got the new catfish in the pond. If you're interested in seeing that video, go ahead and check it out. Here's a giant bluegill. Oh, that was a bass. I thought that was a bluegill. Here, throw one right there. Throw one right there. There's a big bass sitting right there. There he goes. There he goes. Oh!
This one. What?
Oh, that bass got scared.
Oh, you go further out.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, he just bit its head and then sucked it in. I hope you guys are able to see this. I can't tell from the glare on the screen. Because here it comes. Oh, got him. Yeah.
There he goes. Oh, yeah.
Oh! I didn't even see that
it's still
minnow.
in its mouth. Oh,
yeah.